Charlie Munger, renowned investor and longtime partner of Warren Buffett, has consistently emphasized the importance of continuous learning throughout his career. He believes that the pursuit of knowledge is essential not only for personal growth, but also for making sound investment decisions. Munger's philosophy centers on the idea that staying curious and open-minded enables investors to adapt to changing markets and avoid costly mistakes. This approach encourages individuals to read widely, think critically, and seek out diverse perspectives. The universality of Munger's advice lies in its applicability to anyone, regardless of experience or background. By fostering a habit of lifelong learning, investors can build a stronger foundation for success and resilience in an ever-evolving financial landscape. Traditional advice often encourages investors to engage in continuous learning, believing that more information leads to better decisions. However, this relentless pursuit of knowledge can sometimes have unintended consequences. For many, the sheer volume of data and opinions available can become overwhelming, making it difficult to take decisive action. This phenomenon, known as analysis paralysis, occurs when excessive research leads to hesitation and missed opportunities. By questioning the conventional wisdom, we begin to see that constant learning, while valuable, may inadvertently hinder progress if not balanced with timely decision-making. Recognizing this potential pitfall is essential for investors seeking both confidence and clarity in their strategies. Charlie Munger's advice is often celebrated for its wisdom and practicality, but beneath the surface, there may be a hidden trap that many overlook. While his principles seem straightforward, following them blindly can sometimes lead to unexpected consequences. In this section, we'll begin to unravel what makes Munger's guidance so compelling and why it might not always deliver the results you expect. As we explore further, keep in mind that the true nature of this trap isn't immediately obvious. By the end of the video, we'll reveal what lies beneath the surface and how you can avoid falling into this subtle pitfall. Charlie Munger's definition of learning emphasizes deep understanding, critical thinking, and the ability to apply knowledge across various contexts. In contrast, the Internet's interpretation often focuses on the rapid consumption of information, equating learning with memorizing facts or following trends. This distinction is crucial because true learning, as Munger describes, leads to lasting insight and better decision-making. When learning is reduced to surface-level information gathering, it can result in misconceptions and poor judgment. Recognizing the difference helps individuals prioritize meaningful education over mere data accumulation, ultimately fostering more thoughtful and effective problem-solving. Many investors are drawn to the idea of keep learning, believing that constant education will inevitably lead to better financial outcomes. This mindset can be seductive, promising mastery and control in a complex market. However, the popular interpretation often encourages endless consumption of information, news, tips, and trends without a clear strategy. This approach can lead to analysis paralysis, where decisions are delayed or avoided due to overwhelming data. Worse, it may foster overconfidence, prompting riskier choices based on superficial understanding. The danger lies in mistaking activity for progress, when true learning in investing requires thoughtful application and reflection. Recognizing these pitfalls is crucial for developing a more disciplined and effective investment approach. Consider a moment when you were faced with an overwhelming amount of information. Perhaps you wanted to start a new project, learn a skill, or make an important decision, but the sheer volume of advice, articles, and opinions left you feeling stuck. Instead of moving forward, you hesitated, unsure of where to begin. This experience is more common than you might think. In today's digital age, information overload can paralyze even the most motivated individuals. Reflecting on this, you may realize how easy it is to become immobilized by too many choices and too much data. Over time, the concept of learning has often been reduced to the simple act of collecting information. Many people equate being knowledgeable with memorizing facts, dates, or figures, believing that the more data they accumulate, the more they have truly learned. This widespread myth overlooks the deeper aspects of understanding, critical thinking, and practical application. When learning is treated as mere information hoarding, it can lead to superficial knowledge, where individuals struggle to connect ideas or solve real-world problems. As a result, genuine comprehension and creativity may be stifled, and the ability to adapt knowledge to new situations is diminished. Recognizing the limitations of this approach is essential for fostering meaningful and lasting learning experiences. In today's fast-paced information landscape, many people find themselves caught in a cycle of frantic, horizontal learning. This involves rapidly consuming vast amounts of news, reports, and opinions from countless sources. While this approach can provide a broad overview, it often leads to confusion and overwhelm. The sheer volume of conflicting perspectives can make it difficult to form clear judgments or take decisive action. Instead of deepening understanding, this constant influx of information can result in paralysis and a lack of conviction. People may feel informed, yet uncertain, hesitant to commit to any particular viewpoint. Ultimately, the pursuit of endless knowledge without focus can hinder meaningful progress. There is a significant distinction between engaging in productive activity and simply being busy. Productive activity is intentional, focused, and leads to meaningful progress, while busyness often involves reacting to constant stimuli without clear direction. In the world of investing, reactive learning, responding to news, market swings, or rumors can trap individuals in a perpetual state of defensiveness and anxiety. This approach leaves investors feeling as though they are always one step behind, scrambling to keep up, rather than making informed decisions. By recognizing these patterns, investors can shift their focus from frantic activity to deliberate learning and strategic action, ultimately fostering greater confidence and long-term success. Charlie Munger's approach to learning goes far beyond traditional financial education. He advocates for building a latticework of mental models, which means drawing insights from a wide range of disciplines, such as psychology, physics, biology, and history. By integrating knowledge from these varied fields, Munger believes we can better understand complex problems and make more informed decisions. This method encourages us to see connections that might otherwise be overlooked, leading to deeper comprehension and more creative solutions. Munger's true intent is to foster a mindset that values interdisciplinary learning as the foundation for sound judgment and lifelong growth. The information hoarder tends to accumulate vast amounts of data, often believing that more information automatically leads to better decisions. However, this approach can result in analysis paralysis, where the sheer volume of details overwhelms the decision-making process. In contrast, the Munger-style learner takes a different path. Inspired by Charlie Munger, this type of investor uses a latticework of mental models drawn from psychology, biology, and other disciplines to interpret information. Rather than collecting data indiscriminately, the Munger-style learner focuses on understanding underlying principles and patterns. This method enables more effective and rational investment decisions, as it emphasizes quality of insight over quantity of facts. Vertical deep learning refers to the application of deep learning techniques within a specific industry or domain, focusing on specialized challenges and data unique to that field. By concentrating efforts vertically, organizations can develop tailored solutions that address nuanced requirements, leading to more accurate and relevant outcomes. Building a robust framework for vertical deep learning is essential as it provides structure and consistency throughout the development process. Such a framework enhances clarity by by defining clear objectives, methodologies, and evaluation metrics. It also supports proactive decision-making, enabling teams to anticipate potential issues and adapt strategies efficiently. Ultimately, a well-designed framework empowers organizations to leverage deep learning effectively, driving innovation and informed choices within their chosen domain. It's easy to confuse being busy with making real progress. Many people fall into the trap of fake learning, where constant activity, like reading articles, watching tutorials, or endlessly gathering information, feels productive but doesn't actually move them forward. This can lead to analysis paralysis, a state where overthinking and excessive preparation prevent meaningful action. Instead of mastering new skills or achieving goals, individuals remain stuck in a cycle of consumption without application. Recognizing this intellectual trap is crucial for shifting focus from activity to genuine learning and tangible results. The real benefit does not come from simply gathering more facts or data. Instead, it stems from developing a mental filter and framework that helps us make sense of information. With a clear framework, we can prioritize what matters and discard what is irrelevant. This approach allows us to process new knowledge efficiently and apply it in meaningful ways. Ultimately, having a strong mental filter empowers us to think critically and make better decisions, rather than being overwhelmed by endless details. Munger's approach to investing centers on the use of timeless mental models, which serve as reliable frameworks for decision-making. By drawing from principles that have stood the test of time, investors can avoid common pitfalls and reduce uncertainty. This method fosters a sense of safety, as choices are guided by well-established logic rather than fleeting trends. The clarity provided by these models brings peace of mind, allowing investors to act with confidence even in volatile markets. Ultimately, Munger's philosophy simplifies the investing process, making it more accessible and less stressful for those who adopt his disciplined mindset. Many people fall into the trap of endlessly collecting facts and tips, hoping that more information will automatically lead to better results. However, true progress comes from actively organizing what you learn into a personal framework of understanding. By building your own latticework of mental models, you create connections between ideas, making it easier to solve problems and adapt to new challenges. This approach transforms scattered knowledge into a powerful toolkit that you can rely on for long-term success. Instead of hoarding information, focus on integrating and applying what you know, so that your insights become practical and enduring. As we wrap up, consider engaging further with the content by reflecting on your own experiences. If there are non-financial books that have positively influenced your investing approach, sharing those recommendations can benefit others in the community. Additionally, if you have favorite quotes or passages that you believe would be insightful for future analysis, feel free to suggest them. Your input helps shape the direction of our discussions and ensures that we continue to explore meaningful ideas together. In summary, developing tools for wisdom and clarity is essential for successful investing. By cultivating thoughtful strategies and a disciplined mindset, you can navigate the complexities of financial markets with greater confidence. Remember, investing is a journey that rewards patience, learning, and adaptability. The tools you build today will serve as a foundation for informed decisions in the future. Start small, stay curious, and allow your knowledge to grow over time. With each step, you move closer to achieving your financial goals and building lasting confidence in your investment choices.